Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris,
My name is Vincent.
and today it is I would say special occasion. This is the first AEW review we've done in a while. Not only that, it's a Revolution review
This is a revolutionary review. You're right, Chris.
because of us. Also, the show is called Revolution.
That's true.
So, 8-match card, 4-hour show, as usual. That's how these things go. Um, Starts off. One thing I gotta say though, before we start, I really appreciate the pacing of this show.
Oh yeah, the show was, decently paced. It was alright. It wasn't as bad as usual. Is how I felt about it. But I did watch it during the day, so if it was at nighttime, could have been rough.
I watched it live, and usually when you're watching it, they have like a bunch of breaks in between. They were just like going, like one match ended, and the next one started immediately. They're like going, going, going. I really appreciated that because usually you gotta wait like 10 minutes between these things. It was a good time. It was a good time, it really was.
Yeah,
But I don't want to go over an hour like last time on the Raw review.
that's true. We spent too long on this.
We, we're doing the Raw review, and we had to end it. We're at the show's end, thankfully. But when I was looking at Discord and they were like, "You've been going for an hour," I was like, "We have to wrap it up."
Yeah, and thankfully we did.
All right, well, we'll start off here with Jericho versus Starks. I got here a little late. Did this match have a video package?
No, I don't think it did. I think Jericho came out and then Starks came out, and that was it.
I missed like the first couple of minutes of this match, but it made the match go a little quicker, so I wasn't mad about that.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't understand why, because I know the stipulation was the uh, the Jericho Appreciation Society was banned from ringside, but Sammy
they
Guevara
showed
came
up.
out.
Yeah, that should be a
So
DQ in my opinion.
I
Because they're
thought it
banned
would be
from
too.
ringside. That's it. DQ, right? But no.
I, I mean, I guess he didn't get to do anything because Action Andretti came out, but still.
Yeah, come on. That's breaking their fucking rules. You're not even supposed to be there. What's the point of a
I feel
ban if
like
you don't follow the ban? Like, everyone could just come out at that point.
they booked that, and he ran out, and then Tony's like, "No, wait a second, get back here, man! Oh, damn it!
Hold on, tag. You're not, no, tag. I'm to tag, man. Come on.
Whatever." He came out, didn't really affect anything. Starks wins with the Rochambeau. It was a decent match.
Yeah, it was good. I like Ricky Starks. I think he's going to be a star eventually. And beating Chris Jericho is definitely a start for something good for him. Hopefully, he moves on from this feud and does something more important than what he's doing.
Did you see the conference afterwards? He rolls up to the table,
Oh, I
sits next to.
saw that. MJ Pickles.
Oh, there's. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But
Mm-hmm.
where Stark sits down next to Tony, and he goes, "So what do you guys want to talk about?" And Tony Khan was not having any of that.
Oh my god. Classic
Tony
Cody
gave him a look.
Rhodes.
You could see Tony giving him a look.
That line reminds me of Adam Cole's line when he starts his promos.
But he didn't say it's story time. He said, "What do you guys want to talk about?"
It's the same thing.
Well, the difference is he says it's story time. He knows the story he's going to tell you. He's not asking you what story you want to hear.
Who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby?
It's a predetermined story.
And then, what do you guys want to talk about?
And like someone could yell out, "I want to talk about pizza," and he has to talk about pizza because he asked.
Oh, so it's like a improv class or something.
I mean, that's how I always see it.
Please talk about AI generated videos, Cody. Yeah, sure. I love
I,
AI generated videos. This right here is AI generated. It's gonna be like a really weird TikTok or some
you
shit.
guys, you guys see the one where Joe Biden and Donald Trump play Fortnite? Love that one.
That's the one right there. Meanwhile, there's
Pulls
like
out
50 million of those.
pulls out his phone. He just starts playing the video. The camera zooms in on it. He holds the mic to the phone. It's funny, right, guys?
Ha 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 ha. This is AI generated.
That's not them. That's the trick. That's the funny part. It's not really them saying that. But you know that, guys.
The crowd is dead silent. Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk about what else you guys want to talk about. So I think I want to talk about. I want to talk about pickles. Oh, well, guys, ever try that brand that MJF talked about?
like that fucking thing, the pickle thing, got me laughing the other day when I saw that.
It wasn't even the pickle thing. It was the part afterwards we yelling at that one journalist to come up and take a picture.
Exactly, that's the one, bro. Oh my god. You want to talk about it right now, or you want to talk about it later?
We'll talk about it later at the end. But
Okay,
I did love that.
all right.
So next up we get to the final burial. I didn't know this was going to be a buried alive match. I saw it advertised as a Falls Count Anywhere match, so I was confused as soon as
I
it
saw
started.
it's a casket match.
Every graphic I saw said Falls Count Anywhere, so I was lost.
I was kind of confused. I'm not gonna lie, but it is weird. I kind of knew beforehand that it was gonna be a casket match.
Would have been nice to know.
Like I heard someone say it, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." And then it happened on the show.
No, it's a buried alive match. Christian's wearing a sleeveless turtleneck. Jungle Boy's
That's
there doing Jungle Boy stuff.
amazing drip right there.
Fantastic. It was the first. It was the thing that inspired me to live tweet during the show. As soon as I
Yeah,
saw that, I knew I had to.
I feel like Christian's like the only guy that can pull it off. Though. I mean, you can't pull it off anywhere else but wrestling. I think.
Something about him just screams Canadian Steve Jobs. Just something about him.
Definitely. He pulls off turtlenecks like no other. I'll tell you.
I couldn't. You couldn't. No one
No, I
could.
can pull off a turtleneck. No sleeveless, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Kenny Omega tried, I think.
No, Kenny Omega tried everything.
Who did it in the ad for the apps and the games
What?
when they were doing the ads for the apps and games before they came out?
I don't know, honestly.
I think it
Probably
was
Aubrey
Kenny,
Edwards, I think.
and also it's possible didn't pull it off as well as Christian here.
Yeah. People are complaining
Anyway,
about Aubrey Edwards being too involved in matches.
I like it. It's entertaining. I think it's fun.
I think it's alright, whatever. I mean, some referees get too involved and start going nuts, but Aubrey's okay. She's been here
It's
from
not
the start.
actively ruining the match.
She's kind of OG, so I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care.
If Jeff Jarrett can wrestle in the year 2023, Aubrey Edwards can have some fun, you know?
That is true. They still, I think WWE, I saw a thing, they were selling a Jeff Jarrett t-shirt.
If he's in the Hall of Fame, yeah.
I guess so.
They
I was
technically have the right.
scrolling through my thing, and I saw a Jeff Jarrett t-shirt. I was like, wow, official WWE merch.
And you officially bought 6.
Yeah. What else would you do?
Oh, well. Anyway, back to the match. It was a fine match. I love the Buried Alive match. Final Burial, whatever you want to call it.
No, pretty damn good, I'd say. But like you said on Twitter, the tractor would have been great.
I would have loved that. I spent 10 minutes after the match just looking for a picture of the tractor. I could not find it to save my life.
I was like, how are they going to bury him alive? And then they did it eventually, and I was like, oh, that's how.
And they just had the Jungle Boy closes just a little on Christian, and the casket just drops. I wasn't even sure that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, I don't even know. And then it just collapsed. He was like, whoa.
That's what I thought that had happened. And I was like, oh, poor Christian. I hope he's okay down there.
Oh no. Ah, guys, I'm stuck. There's dirt all
You know,
over my turtleneck.
maybe they were gonna have the tractor come out. Maybe they were, and then that happened, and they were like, "I don't think we should pour dirt on him now. It looks like the situation's bad enough already."
You imagine? He was like, ah, just cancel the tractor guy. Cancel the tractor guy. I think it's done. I think.
I like to believe if you sat at a certain angle, you could see the tractor getting ready to come out, and then sadly backing away.
He's like, oh, I'm not getting anywhere near that right there.
That right there is a lawsuit. I don't want to be involved.
No. Speaking of lawsuit, MGF. No, okay.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll get to that also.
Hmm.
Uh, House of Black versus the Elite is next up. I love this match a lot. It was great.
Oh, this was good. I mean, the Elite, House of Black. Come on, can't go wrong with these guys. I'm surprised they brought up Buddy Matthews and Kenny Omega comparisons though.
I am glad they did because it's the first thing I think of when I see both of them in the ring.
They literally said Buddy Matthews. Of course, he takes inspiration from Kenny Omega.
Yes, inspiration, not the entire moveset.
Yeah,
But I mean, look, seeing him in the ring, it was fun. The whole match was just great. I loved everything about it.
yeah, definitely really good for sure. I mean, like I said, you can't go wrong with a six-man tag like this. And I'm not the big fan. I'm not really a big fan of six-man tag matches.
This was one of my most anticipated matches on the show, so I was glad that it delivered.
Well, 100%. It's the Elite. I didn't know they were gonna lose though. I didn't know they were gonna lose.
I was very happy. I'm a huge House of Black fan, so the minute the match ended, I was celebrating internally.
And I found myself rooting for the Elite.
Okay, I mean, you're a Kenny Omega market, obviously.
Big Kenny Omega fan. The Young Bucks, go fuck himself. No, I'm kidding. No, I bought their sneakers. I can't hate the Young Bucks.
How's that going?
They're back in Florida in a closet, sitting in dirt.
Nice.
So I'll sell them for like $5 million.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do. Make the
Yeah.
money back.
Hmm.
So the House of Black win. I'm very happy about that. It's about time that they get some gold on them, I think.
Yeah, this was actually a good move. When it happened, I was like, I didn't know if I wanted that, but the House of Black definitely deserve some gold, like you said.
After that whole Cody Rhodes thing, Malachi's been floundering. I think this is helpful.
Yeah. Was that the one with the Glock?
I mean, you already know.
Mm-hmm. That was a good feud.
So next up,
Curry never
we
pulled
get.
out the Glock though.
I mean, look, if he listened to Arn Anderson's advice, maybe he'd be somewhere else today.
Imagine like he just he's standing in the middle of the ring, the lights go out, Malachi Black's gonna strike. He reaches down, he grabs the Glock, he pulls it out. Malachi Black's there, but he's very scared. I'm just saying. Just saying. Maybe it's a
The lights,
crime, but I'm just saying it would have been great. It would have been nuts.
lights go out. You just hear a loud bang. Lights come out.
Don't turn on the lights. Don't turn on the lights, Tamika. Do not turn on the lights.
You just hear that, and everyone's so confused backstage. Arn Anderson's like, "It's about damn time."
That's right. That's my boy. Go get him, Cody. Go get him.
And that's why AEW doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Anyway, Saraya versus Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter is the next match. Yeah, it was
Loser.
really solid. That didn't happen. That did not happen.
Loser.
That did not happen. So I'm convinced that's not a real thing.
Yeah. This one was like a weird. Yeah, what was it? What would I call this? Jey Uso moment?
Call this a Jey Uso. This is your definition of a Jey Uso moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a Jey Uso moment. I would call it weird booking.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, I hate the whole faction thing. Like, the whole, oh, we're from WWE and you're from AEW and we hate you because you're homegrown.
I don't really understand why I always hate factions like that because If you don't like the people that are in the company, why go to the company?
Yeah, these women's divisions. I mean, this has been down so many roads, and this is the worst. I think. I don't know. I feel this is the worst it's gonna get.
That's what you always think. And then it gets worse.
Because everyone's going to be in a faction at this point, right? Everyone's going to join the AEW side or the WWE side.
It's just like the WCW with the NWO, where everyone's NWO but different.
Yeah. And so if that happens, everyone it's toast. This whole division's fucked.
Like, you just gotta have Kenny come out. Whoever's booking the women's division, just go, you know what? Run it back, gonna redo it. Nothing
Yeah.
happened. Give me a redo.
Did she spray paint an L on them or some shit? I don't know.
I think she let's just go back here because I don't think we actually explained that part. So after Jamie Hayter retained with a roll up on Ruby, Ruby turns on Hayter and Britt Baker, who were also there, to join Soraya and Tony Storm. They attack, spray paint the L's. They're part of a faction now.
Yeah. So I mean it was kind of weird. Like she seemed like she was gonna go and join the other side, but she ended up joining the wrong side, of course, the WWE side.
I hate when that happens.
And no, it was the worst decision she could have made in her life.
Yeah. So
Ruby Soho, I wanted to like her too. I did. I was like, maybe she's the one. You know, she's gonna join the homegrown people and side with them and be a nice person. No.
I think it's weird because how many how many homegrown people are actually there? I don't even remember
Um,
anymore.
there's a lot of them, but you just don't see them. You know,
That's also true.
I wish we could see Chris
So
Statlander, but she's injured.
that's true. Wait, she's injured again?
Yeah, she's been injured for a while.
That's unfortunate.
She has to return and be the best because she's the best in the division in reality.
One of the best, yeah. Um, we get to Hangman Adam Page versus John Moxley, Texas Death Match next. I have never been angrier at Twitter in my entire life,
For what?
and I was reading the comments about this match.
What
I'm
happened?
sitting over I'm sitting over there. I'm enjoying this very violent Texas Death Match, and everyone's on Twitter like, "Oh my god, this is so gross! I'm tearing it off. This is disgusting." I'm like, listen, you knew going into this what you signed up for. Don't act like you came in here expecting an episode of Dora. You came in here. You should have expected someone was going to die in this match. That's
There's
what
been
I did.
so many worse things that happen on AEW television too.
Look, Nick Cage had a pizza cutter once,
This
and
was like the least extreme thing that ever happened.
I mean it's violent, of course, but this is not. Don't sit there and act like you're above this. You're not above this.
Everyone should enjoy this. Like, come on, it's straight up brutality, but it's not going overboard.
There was
They
that one
literally
guy.
only use like barbed wire boards and shit like that.
This is straight. This is like straightforward deathmatch stuff. I mean, if you can't enjoy this, it's just not for you, and that's fair. But don't go on Twitter being like, "What is this? This is a disgrace to wrestling. I'm turning it off. This is gross."
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was fun. Most of these matches I just sat back, relaxed, enjoyed.
Look, man, this match had a lot. Had Moxley pulling out the fork, probably got it from Dominic. It's
That
borrowed it.
fork was nuts. The fork, I forgot about it.
That was a 5 star. So must automatically love the fork here at Wrassle Graps. Um,
Yeah, forks, no spoon.
you had bricks. You had a curb stomp from John Moxley. You had
Which
barbed wire,
everyone
of
sang the song of Seth Rollins' fork.
course. And the best part, Hangman Adam Page won by hanging a man
I mean,
after
he's like a man of the past.
he has, that is true. But also, I think for that alone, 7 stars.
For this match, yeah, definitely 7-star match for the win. It was pretty cool because he tapped out from the hanging too. I was like, he's definitely gonna tap out, right? So, you know,
I thought my only gripe with it was that I felt like Hangman took a little bit too much before winning the match
what do you mean?
because he started getting up a little bit too much for my taste, you know.
Oh yeah, I definitely felt the same way. Actually, I was thinking about that. I was like, he's taking so much, like on the bricks on this. I would be dead after that. So I feel like any
Exactly.
normal person would be dead after anything he took.
That was my only gripe with this match. Otherwise, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I was like, how do you get up at like 2?
I don't even know. I don't know.
This guy was nuts.
All right, so next up, go to Samoa Joe versus Wardlow. A very tough spot,
I'm
being
gonna kill
right
him.
after that. I mean, look, I wouldn't have had Wardlow win this.
He killed him. I mean, no, he should. I mean, look, he shouldn't have killed him, of course. But look, he was very angry in the promo. I don't know what happened here.
But, I mean, like I said on Twitter, this is the thing that bothers me the most. Wrestlers losing to their own submission holds. It's your move. Why don't you know how to get out of it?
Look, that's also I do see that, but this I was definitely questioning the same thing when he locked him in the submission and he just couldn't get out of it. But it is what it is. And this whole title has been just flippy floppy over and over again. Hot potato.
I thought Darby Allin was going to have like a solid run, you know, and he didn't. Thought Joe was going to have a solid run, then he didn't. Now it's Wardlow. He's probably going to lose it to Hobbs, let's be honest. I mean,
Yeah, like Darby Allin should have had a great run. Like he was doing so well defending that title. And now Will Hobbs probably gonna get it like next week or whatever. This week, right?
probably. Yeah.
He's holding up the ring like, I have the ring.
The ring is my favorite. It's so, like, you're taking it seriously.
Look at it.
This dude holds up a giant Cheerio. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah, he's holding up the belt. He's holding up a ring. I'm like, what the fuck?
I want him to use that in the match next week or this week.
I want him to keep the ring. Like, I mean, if he doesn't win the championship, just keep the ring and just hold it.
What I want is I want him to be beating down Wardlow. Wardlow's about to get up. Will Hobbs pulls out the ring, just shoves it onto Wardlow, like traps his arms in the ring, like he's trapped in the ring, and then push him down and just pin him, and then that's how he wins.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's a shame that this hasn't happened yet.
I mean, definitely. I think Will Hobbs can do that. I have his shirt actually. That shirt that he was wearing. I own the shirt.
That's true. When did you buy a shirt of him holding up the giant ring?
I bought that yesterday. It's coming in two to
Oh,
three
okay.
business days.
Nice, nice. So next up, we get to the Guns versus the Acclaimed versus Dan Housen and Orange Cassidy, Jeff Jarrett, and Jay Lethal.
Yeah, I always want the Acclaim to win the match.
I would have liked that.
Like
Um,
every time they fight for the champion, I'm like the Acclaimed. They better win.
like I would have enjoyed that, but this whole match was just like a little breather in between the serious stuff, you know. And
Yeah,
I after what happened afterwards, with FTR coming out, I wasn't too mad that they didn't win.
but the Acclaim
Uh,
versus FDR though.
that would be nice, but we're not going in that direction, unfortunately.
Yeah, look, the Acclaim. I've seen the FTR come back though. FTR is very good. I don't know where they've been. Like they just go in the Ring of Honor in different indie places and New Japan, things like that. But I want to see them more in AEW.
Now, I'm gonna be completely honest here. When I saw FTR come out, know how I tweeted? I was so happy to see them back.
But
I had no idea they were gone.
Yeah, they haven't come back to AEW in a while.
I haven't seen AEW in so long. I was just like, oh my god, they're back! Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I was looking on Twitter, but
I've really been looking
internally,
forward to them back, just doing shit, and they're definitely gonna take the titles from the Guns.
internally, I was just like, huh, good to see them.
Yeah,
Why weren't they
I
on the
mean,
show to begin with?
I was actually hyped. There was no way around it.
It's good to see them. Though. I'm not gonna lie about that. Um, I do think the tag division kind of needs them right now.
Yeah, I think this tag
I wonder
division with the Guns on top is kind of bad.
where did Here's a random thing though. Where did Adam Cole go?
Where am Cole go? It's a good question. I don't
'Cause I
know.
feel
Doing
like he was
a
supposed to
reality
come
show.
back. Well, he's supposed to come back like 2 months ago,
Yeah, he was like, "I'm back," and That's bad news for the locker room.
and then that was it.
Yeah, that was it. And then he was like, "Oh,
Okay,
reality show as well."
I guess that's what he came back. That's why it's bad news for the locker room because he got it first.
Yeah, the backstage. It's all about being backstage. So of course, that's what.
That's what I wanted him back for. Nothing else.
Yeah,
All right, well, main event time here: MJF versus Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship 60-minute Iron Man match. I was pretty drained by this point, to be honest, but this match was great.
60 minutes, very slow. Not my style, but pretty good.
I mean, it's not my thing either, but I think they did a great job with what they had.
There was a lot of walking around, drinking water, breathing, dumping things on kids, things like that.
That was hilarious, I thought.
Yeah, he threw water at the kid or tequila or whatever it was.
He goes into the crowd, he takes a drink, unspecified beverage from the mother, throws it
Yeah,
at her son, I'm assuming. And, some people are like, that's kind of messed up. Other people are like, yeah, if that were my mom, I don't know about that. I thought it was hilarious.
yeah. I thought it was. I didn't really care that much. I was like, okay, he's being a heel. It's fine, but here's what it is. I think if it was my
Admittedly,
kid though, I'd definitely be his ass. And I
I
think he kind
definitely,
of it's like,
I would try to high five him
I don't
first.
like that, but I would definitely yeah,
I would try to high five him first and then see where that goes.
high five. He needs to flip you off.
See that kid? That's what a real wrestler looks like. That's a heel right there.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can look at it like that, or you can look at it some other way. You can get something at AEW for that, things like that. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, I feel bad for the kid because the kid was just kind of sitting there, minding his own business. He wasn't even looking at him.
Yeah,
Just
I don't know. And
out of
it's
nowhere
kind of
for no reason.
part of the experience, really, being in the crowd, things like that. But yeah,
I mean, he got to meet Hobbs at the end of the day, and he got a foam finger.
okay,
It's a win.
that's not yeah,
Tony
big.
Tony Khan made it up to him.
Yeah,
But back to the match here. Well, it's a very good 60-minute Iron Man match. I thought they had this thing in there where there's no breaks in between falls, so the pacing was better. I thought. Um,
yeah.
don't know how you felt about that.
No, I thought it was great that there was no. That's like how it is in 2K games.
Yeah. No CM Punk at the end. Not advertised, but no CM Punk. Some people were upset about that. I don't know why.
Like, I don't care about seeing. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't come back, he doesn't come back.
There's one dude on Twitter was like super pissed, and I was like, dude, he wasn't even advertised. What do you mean?
And I can't get pissed because he didn't show up, right? But if he shows up, I'll be excited. But if he doesn't show up, then I'm not really angry about it. Like, I don't miss the guy like that.
I don't know about excited. I'd be interested at best.
Interested is the word, yeah. I'd be intrigued because I like CM Punk for what it's worth, but he's also an asshole. So if it makes the company worse, then probably not a good idea.
I mean, Chris Jericho doesn't like him. If Chris Jericho doesn't like him, probably a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Jericho said, I don't want him back, and I'll make sure of it. Then whatever, you know? But if Tony Khan wants him back, then he can get him back, whatever. Of course, after he's done
I,
with the injury recovery or whatever. So that's also did he recover from his injury? I don't know. So
I forget he's injured about once a month.
he's writing something. He's injured his arm.
I mean, I I just always think to myself about it. I'm like, oh, it's because of that thing. But then you remember he's also just injured, and that's also part of it.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't let you know that. And you were like, what the fuck? He's injured?
Yeah, I forget about it sometimes. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the match. Very good match. MJF wins at the end in overtime, which I called. I knew it would go overtime. Um, wins in sudden death by using
Yeah,
the
we have a
oxygen.
60-minute Iron Man match and it goes in interval. It's such an AEW thing to do.
I saw it coming from 2 miles away. So
The fucking people came in to give him oxygen and shit like that.
they came in and the crowd's booing like it's a draw. Like they didn't know Tony was about to come out and be like, not in my company.
Tony should have came out. No, no, not today. No, this match will be restarted.
And you know what? There's no Shane here. There's no Shane here. It's just me, Tony Khan, restarting this match.
There's
And
no
that's how it's
shame.
gonna go.
No, goodbye. He leaves.
In my head, he always has to confirm that Shane is in fact not telling him to do this.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you do it. I mean, if you're a promoter at all in wrestling, you have to clarify. No Shane here. Okay.
But
You run
instead he had,
MWL. No Shane here. Deadline Pro Wrestling. No Shane here. Okay.
instead he had Tony Schiavone come out and tell people. I mean, man,
Tony Schiavone, what a letdown. What a disappointment of a
it's the
human
wrong
being.
Tony. This it's the wrong Tony.
Really.
But
All my homies hate this guy. Even Tony Khan
all
himself.
Tony, he got in on it. He didn't. I don't even think he listens to the show. He got it. He went
He's the
after him for
one
no reason.
viewer. He's the guy.
He's the he's the subscriber, Tony. Tony, we would like a role in the government. We can help. We think
Yeah. We definitely
he
be
has some idea.
assets to a company. We know. We have ideas. We have a whole list of them. Okay.
According to CM Punk, you already work with children. I mean, come on.
You call our people. Okay.
Oh, anyway, uh, yeah, MJF wins in overtime, cheating with the thing, the oxygen tank, like you said, and retains the belt. That's how the show ends.
Hits him in the head with an oxygen tank and wins. I thought he was gonna fucking hit him with the ring. He didn't hit him with the ring. He just kind of pulled it out. So I would have lost in DraftKings if that was the question.
Yeah, he tried to, but the ref saw while he was in a submission hold. He took it
I'm
from.
just disappointed because if I was to do it, because I was like, definitely, yeah, he's gonna hit him with a ring, But I didn't do DraftKings. But if I did do it, I would have lost anyway.
I like how the ref is looking in the direction of MJF, and MJF hits him with the oxygen tank, and he can't tell that he hit him with something that wasn't his hand.
Damn, MGF's packing heat, man. He's fucking just fucking knocking people out with that fist.
Like, damn,
Really
wow, what's that
punching
loud
them.
clanking?
It was that loud clanking. It must have been the hardest part of the ring, the apron.
It's like a hammer just hitting wood, you know. Man, what's that? Wow.
Damn,
I
someone
know
must
MJF hit like
be building a house. Am I right? But also, MGF just knocked the man out.
that, and he got mid submission hold. That must be in the match.
Stop that clanking. Hey, I have a match to call here.
Very distracting noise is what that is. Anyway, match over. MJF wins.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. Yeah, it doesn't need context at all.
Yeah. I get paid in pickles. What? No, nothing.
Yeah, next after the match is really where the fun begins. MJF comes out into the room full of journalists in the press conference. He's like,
Bloody
I'm the
as
best.
fuck.
He was just limping out there with a crutch, with an ice pack and everything. He's cutting great promos. I love this guy.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, pickles. He's like Solo Sikoa when he sees a fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah, yeah, just like that, actually. Just like that.
Yes.
Um, anyway,
Chomping on pickles, bro. Going nuts.
just when he bursts in the room, he's like, I'm the best. I did it. I'm great. I'm the greatest of all time. He's talking to Dave. He's talking to a bunch of people.
Yeah, he's a
He
classic
just
dill pickle. Mmm. Fantastic. Amazing. You want
It's
one?
like,
You want a pickle? Huh? Want pickle? Come on. Come get one. Yeah, you right there. Me? Yeah, you. What are you? Come on, come on. Over here. Get a pickle.
just looking at the guy. He's like, you fuckface, you. Hey, what are you fucking blind? Get over here. It's a pickle.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
he
an
comes
exact
over.
quote too.
I'm deaf. Deaf. Not blind.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But he comes over, he grabs the pickle, he's like, this is immaculate. And he's like, get the fuck out of here.
I want to see it. I'm sad that they only showed like 2 minutes of the clip on Twitter. I know you can go find it somewhere else, the full thing, but still.
Fantastic, amazing. If that was the pay-per-view, I would have paid $100 million.
Exactly. I would have paid $1 extra than I did.
Exactly.
So anyway, that was the show as a whole. I think it was yeah, I mean, I would go high thumbs up.
Me too. I'd go thumbs up too. Yeah,
Thumbs
I was
up.
thinking about double thumbs up, like the people said, but no. I think thumbs up is perfect. There was some issues on the show that I didn't really like, but it's very small issues. But it's definitely a thumbs up show. A double thumbs up would be like takeover level show, but whatever. We don't get those
I
anymore.
If you cut out Joe Wardlow, cut out the Guns to the Acclaimed, cut out the Soraya match, I would say then maybe, you know,
Yeah. Soraya, by the way.
that is also true. But for years, I thought it was the other one. So
Whatever.
you know for a fact it's going to be another situation like Ty Conti. It's going to be just like that.
Ty Conti. Speaking of Ty Conti, she needs
She
to
was
be
on
on
the show.
AEW TV as well, eventually.
No, 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 no. We saw how that went with Sammy Guevara. He does not need to be back.
Well, I mean, she gotta come back alone. She can do that.
Okay, come back alone. That's the only
Yeah.
time.
She's pretty good. She's alright.
Anyway, that is basically the show. And yeah, not double thumbs up. I'd say thumbs up. High thumbs
Double
up
thumbs
with
up
the other.
because it's two thumbs up. It's your thumbs up and my thumbs up. So
I would say that's also true. But I would say thumbs up with the other thumb, highly considering it.
it's considerable, but no, it's not gonna happen. If the
Not to
pickle
say
thing was on the show, maybe, okay. But no.
if there was more, if more of the show was MJF talking and just going for it, you know.
It's true. If he had a mic during the downtime of that match, it would have been good.
I think that would have been a triple thumbs up, probably.
Yeah, definitely. Because you're not only getting the wrestling, you're getting the mic work too.
That would have been impressive.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just gonna
any-
Snapchat.
anyway, I think that's the show right there.
Yeah,
By the
go
way,
follow us on all the social medias. Subscribe on YouTube. Like, comment, share. Go on podcasting platforms, leave a 5-star review. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.